Hi. Welcome. If you're a beginner yogi and you're not really sure where to start with this video. I'm going to help you navigate exactly where you need to start, what you can start with. Welcome, my name is Nina Sachs. I am a yoga teacher. I've been teaching for over 20 years, and I am a yoga health coach as well. So this whole world of yoga can sometimes be very, very daunting, and where to start and what is right. And let me just start with that there is no wrong style of yoga. So you're not really going to be able to go wrong. But what I'm wanting to help you with is just navigate well, maybe where should you start? Where is a good starting point? And so there are three key aspects that I would like to bring to your attention before you just delve into a yoga class and kind of like what you're going to do. And the first one is deciding if you're wanting a yoga that is a little bit more active or something that is a little bit more passive. So in yoga, we always talk about, in yoga and Ayurveda, I should say, we always talk about balance, bringing ourselves into balance. So are you needing, or have you got a life and a lifestyle where it's very kind of like maybe slow and like quite heavy at the moment? And are you needing something that's a little bit more active? Or have you got a very, very active lifestyle and you're needing something that's going to slow you down and be a bit more passive? So if you're needing something that is more active, that is going to get you going, you're going to need something that is like a slightly stronger style. So that's where like your hot yoga, your Bikram, your Ashtanga yoga, your Vinyasa yoga, all of those types of yogas are actually really good with getting the energy up and going and getting you motivated. So if you've been feeling a little down in the dumps, that's maybe a good style for you. If you have just got a lot going on and there's quite a bit of overwhelm and you're dashing from one place to the next and the next, you maybe need a style of yoga that's a bit more passive and calming. And so that's where your lovely practices like integral hatha yoga, your Shivananda yoga, your restorative yoga, your Satyananda yoga, your yin yoga, those type of styles can actually be more beneficial. So what we're always trying to do is we're trying to bring ourselves to balance. Now, you could be in a phase of a life where you're needing something that's a bit more passive, and you may find that in a month or two's time, you're needing something that's a little bit more active. That's completely normal, and that's absolutely fine. So keep that in mind where you're considering, like, are you needing something that is going to kind of like get you up and going, or are you needing something that is going to just calm you down and bring you back to balance at the moment? So that's key number one. Number two, that I think is imperative, is deciding if you actually want to do your practice in the morning or if you want to do your practice in the evening, because it's actually quite different the way we practice when we do our yoga in the morning, which again is a little bit more active and energizing and getting you going for the day. Even if it is a restorative style of yoga, it's going to be a little bit more engaging and energizing versus doing yoga in the evening, which is where we really want to calm ourselves down and get ready for a good night's sleep. You don't want to be doing something that is in the evening that is going to kind of like spike you up. So if you know that you kind of like can get to the gym or a yoga class in the morning, that is key, versus if you want to do a yoga class in the evening after work or after you've put the kids to bed, whatever it may be, then you're going to need something slightly different. So again, first of all, do you need an active style of yoga, a passive style of yoga? Do you want to do it morning or an evening? And then the third one is something that is kind of like, are you looking to do yoga because you want something that is kind of like affirming and flexibility and like to feel good in your body? Or are you maybe coming to yoga because you want something that's more rehabilitative, or that you're looking to maintain a problem that you've got? So again, that's maybe where you're going to be looking at the gentler styles of yoga, the therapeutic styles of yoga, and where you want to work with maybe a specialist teacher too. If you've maybe had a hip injury or a shoulder injury or a neck injury or back injury, you maybe want to then definitely go more into a specialized style of yoga or a special class of yoga where that is the focus. So is it just kind of like general fitness and health and well-being? You're like healthy and you're good and you just want to do something because you know it's going to make you feel better? Or do you need something where it's a little bit more tailored to your specific needs? Those are two very, very different categories. So out of those six, I think you'll definitely be able to get a good idea as to where you should start. Now, ideally, my personal opinion is always, if you can get to a yoga teacher, a qualified yoga teacher in one of those categories, then I think that is the best place to start. Now, I know that's not always possible. I mean, I'm out on a farm in Mozambique at the moment. There are no other yoga studios or classes here. I am the yoga person. And so online yoga is kind of like the only other option I have. So I know that's there. It's a great option. But again, know what it is that you're looking for. Try a couple of sessions, try a couple of different classes. There are loads on my channel here. So you're welcome to go and check them out. They're evening classes, they're morning classes, they're classes to help you balance your vata, your pitta, your kapha. So you can go and test out a few, see if you resonate with any, and then hang out and enjoy more of those. And then if this is the kind of style you're wanting, then look for an integral hatha yoga teacher in your area, because you'll know it'll be something similar. Maybe you're going to find something like Yoga with Adrian, or I'm just trying to think of the Brett Larkin. There's so many guys out there that do so many different styles of yoga. You need to like their voice, their tone of voice. There's so many yoga teachers who work with beautiful visualizations. If that's not you, then find someone else. So it might just mean like a little bit of time hopping around. Ask your friends, especially those who are practicing yoga, who the teachers are that they like, that they resonate with, and you can give those a try. It's always a good place to do that. So if you know of any other good yoga classes or teachers, please do pop them in the comments. This is like to build the community, and I do welcome other suggestions, because I know not everyone's going to resonate with my yoga classes. I am going to be, hopefully this year, putting up new classes with my new mic and all of those things, the ones that I've got you all from the COVID. So the quality isn't great, I do admit, and I do apologize. And I do have plans for the future to get a few more new exciting classes. So do make sure that you subscribe. And if this video was helpful, giving it a thumbs up is great. And if you know that there is a budding yoga enthusiast out there and they just don't know where to start, please do share this on with them so that they can just be maybe guided or helped, or kind of like reaffirm that what they're doing and the direction they're going is great. Because the more of us that practice yoga, the better we're all going to be feeling in our bodies, in our minds, and in our souls and spirits as well. So from my heart to yours, I hope you have a beautiful day. Sending you so much love. Namaste.